A few days ago, Squid Game Season 3 was released, and in one of the games, they played a game called Hide and Seek, where they split up into two teams, and one of the team tries to kill the other team, while the other team tries to escape this little maze. And what we're gonna do is recreate this game in Roblox. So the game starts off with each player going into a little room and spinning a gumball machine to determine which team they're on. So before the game starts, I want to play a short cutscene where the player goes into the room and spins the gumball machine. So let's go ahead and create that cutscene, and I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, the cutscene is finally finished, and here's how it turned out. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a lot of subtle shaking with the camera, almost if someone was actually holding the camera and making it jitter around. And guys, the way I did this was I actually recorded an actual video of me recording a wall and then tracked the camera and applied that motion to the cutscene to make it feel a little more real. But guys, now that the cutscene is finished, the next thing we have to do is make the actual game. So what I want to do is make this game super realistic, in first person, with super realistic hands that you can see in front of your face. So we're gonna go online and look for some hand game assets that we can use for this game and then put them into the game. Alright guys, so I found some hand assets that look super realistic and perfect for this game. So we're gonna go ahead and cop these and then add them into the game. Now that we have these in the game, what we're gonna do is animate these hands and put them in front of the camera. So it's like you're in first person and you can actually see your own hands. Alright, check this out. It looks a little bit trippy, but we're gonna refine it a little bit so it looks a little bit better. Alright, so I've added a few improvements, such as a running animation along with making the camera bounce up and down. And every now and then, the hands will shush the camera just so it's not repetitive. But what I want to do now is add a knife into the hand and make it so that when you click, the knife will pull back and stab, so we can actually put that in the game. Alright, so here's how that turned out. I think it looks pretty decent. But now what I want to do is make it so that when other people look at you, they will also see you holding a knife. Because right now, whenever they see you, they're not going to see you holding a knife. So we have to replicate it for all the other players. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I've added some multiplayer features and now it looks like this. As you can see, when we stab the other player, their character will shake and the camera will shake for them. Now, what I want to do is add a health bar that will track the player's health and make them die when they run out of health. So let's go ahead and add that. Alright, now we have a health bar to track the player's health so we know when they're eliminated from the game. And now what I want to do is add the doors, because in this game there's a lot of doors that you can open and close. So I want to add a mechanic for opening and closing the doors. So let's go ahead and add that. Alright, so the doors are finally finished, and as you can see, it's super satisfying. But now that the doors are finished, the last part of this process is to make it so that whenever you open a door, a random room will appear. Instead of creating a static map that stays the same the entire game, I want to create it so that each time you open a door, a random room will appear. That way, players can't memorize which rooms are which, and they can't memorize where the exit is if they play multiple times. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, now the entire game is finished, and I'm joined here with ZVU, who's gonna play test it with me. Alright, let's go. Guys, we are running right now, running away from ZVU, who is going to chase us. Yo, this is so scary, dude. Yo, shut up. I think I hear him. Bro doesn't know that I can hear him. I think he's a noob at this game, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Bro, get away from me, bro. Yo, I just respawn. I don't think he knows that when I fall in there, I'll respawn. Bro, he's cooked. He's probably like, where is this dude? Yo, I'm hiding in this corner so he doesn't see me. Yo, I think I'm good. I think we're good. You think we're good? Fuck, I low-key hear him. Yo, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yo, oh my god. I'm actually cooked. Bro. Nah. Dude, I'm actually about to die. Alright, I hate this game. I quit.